Hey, welcome back guys, this is Jun Kakeya. Let's continue this story. So we are going towards the next location. So if I were to give you some sense of where I was, I was all over here on the island of Naxos. So I basically didn't show you this, but I went all the way over here and I've come over here. I could have just fast traveled over here and taken a horse and come down over here, but I'm guessing that would have been pretty boring. Even the level in this area, Laconia, is pretty high. I guess I would have encountered certain people who are much more powerful than me. I think I'm a little underpowered. I might just go and do some of these, like this Yuboa. I might just go and do some of these missions later on. Right now, let's just go and meet Marine.
Lower the oars!
Okay, I almost crashed over there.
More speed! We'll stop here!
Let's go. So in my previous mission, basically Marine asked me to destroy the ships of Pharos, destroy the Black Blockade, then asked me to go and find my real father, which is Sandra's real father, which is basically Pythagoras. That's who we find out. It's Pythagoras. He's on the island of Terra, who is basically an immortal sage. That's my guess. He's a sage who's protecting the city of Atlantis, and he's kept immortal because of a staff that he has. He gives us a mission where we're supposed to get 4 artifacts from 4 legendary creatures, which is the Griffin, the Minotaur, the Sphinx, and the Medusa. We shall do that subsequently, but let's now go speak to Mirin.
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me where I'm from. And where I must go.
So now you know the truth.
I'm not his daughter. I'm just a weapon.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. You were brought into this world with love. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
As much as I cursed this place for what it did to us, it feels more like home than Kefalonia ever did.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
I like this background music. Why does she get to run so fast at such an age and I'm running so slowly? Kefalonia. Oh, let's go to the horses. I will take the black and white one.
Yeah!
She wanted to take this one, but I literally stole it out of her hands. Oplo Poike warehouse. Okay. Why isn't she talking anything, man? That is kind of weird. Look at that scenery back there, man. The other problem that I'll face over here is that I am highly underleveled for this.
The more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos I could forget. It was as if I had locked Sparta in a box and tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put your memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to build it.
Oh, what just happened? Why did he stop in between? Look at the lay of the land, man. It's so huge. But she's taking us to her old home. I think this is where Cassandra was raised.
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed.
Oh, there's Cerberus more.
Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Cassandra, wait! You mustn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
What? What should I do? I'm gonna help them anyways.
I can't stand here doing nothing. I'm going to help them.
These wolves are probably going to be much more stronger than me.
Help! I can't feel my legs!
Okay, wait a minute. Hopefully this should do some... Oh, thank God! I would have seriously died if it wasn't for... What just happened?
Mater?
I'm here.
I'm so cold.
The sea that will carry you is very warm.
Oh, he's gonna
I'm sorry
die.
I yelled at you. I was angry. It wasn't your fault.
Shh, shh, shh. You have nothing to be sorry for.
He died with honor.
His death was unnecessary.
What are you doing here?
I was passing by when the wolves attacked these boys. But they're Spartans in training, so I let them handle things on their own.
She lies. She fought the wolves, clearly wanting glory for herself.
You've interfered with Spartan law and lied about it. There's more honor in that dead boy's heart. You should return to where you came from.
Alright.
Are you alright? What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Agogi is what turns boys into men, and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Cassandra, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta, and breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
Believe me, Mater. I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Oh, she's always been a rebel.
Let's go home.
She's always been a
Training
rebel.
is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotes, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves. Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Cryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all.
Sparta!
I could have been trampled.
Let's go up there. This is the Sparta.
I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
Wow, this is beautiful architecture. You know, I think the nature of the game is so large that you probably need somebody to guide you to your next mission immediately. And like I said, I'm really underpowered for this game right now, this region. I'm just a level 29 and most of these guys are much more powerful than me. This is the old home.
first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, she's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your brother?
I was scared I'd break him. I piled every blanket and pillow we had around me.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of him.
He turned out stronger than we thought.
Brasidas.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it, but he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So,
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
I'll take care of this. This has been a very long
to get
cutscene.
our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
Okay, so I hope it gives me a lot of experience. No, it did not. It did! What do you know, it did! But only one ability point. One ability point. Now what should I spend it on? I'm spear level 4. I need to get to spear level 5 to do any sort of real damage to anyone. Now, what is the other thing that I can upgrade that can give me a great advantage while hunting people or killing people, fighting people? Let's put it like that. Spear level 5. Spear level 5. Armor damage. I'm not going to use this. Now, I've not used my poison skills for quite some time. I don't know if I should use them or just let go of them. I'll take a decision later on. Right now, what I need to do is select a mission for myself. What is this? Beginning of the citizen, beginning of the Cassandra, starting again, the one forgiveness, meet Brasidas. No, bully the bullies. Cassandra is met with Mary in the tomb. I think I'll go and speak to Myrene right now. I know this has been a boring cutscene, but that's okay. I'm highly underpowered. I don't know how to get more experience and come up to the level of this region, which is a good level 32. It's funny how the game basically levels up all regions according to your level, but if you're on a higher level, does not let you.
Grandfather was a true hero.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
What did she do? Oh, another cutscene.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
Okay, so this is exactly what happened at... Let's take a screenshot of Leonidas.
Incredible! Now do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has reason to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes. Our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws. But you sound more... progressive.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Those laws tore us apart. I long for peace.
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stoking the flames. Savagely killing Hilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
And where would I start?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Hilot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
My mother spoke of these Cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the king's guard.
But why have me kill them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Cryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Okay, this has been a very long cutscene.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Okay, so thank you so much, guys. I'm going to stop this video right now. This is Jun Kakeo. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. And I am gonna bring this content over to you. I need to be a level 32 to do these missions. I'm highly under experienced. Feeling rebellion, I think I'm gonna go do this right now. So the other thing that I will do before I stop this video is basically go and capture a viewpoint. There's one over here which is way closer. This lady took me all the way over here and didn't even allow me to... Wait a minute, can I fast travel to my ship? Yeah! The only mistake I did over here is that I basically should have captured that viewpoint first. That is one of the bigger mistakes I made.
Won't killing his Cryptia create conflict between him and Pausanias? I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple, even if Marcos was a bumbling idiot.
Yep, let's take this viewpoint and stop the video. Oh, this is the fast travel lift. Yep, just watch me. Beautiful. So I've captured this point. Let me just show you one more thing. Let me just show you how far away I am from the other location, which is pretty far off. If I look at it, I've almost reached Argolis and Corinthia and finally Megaris. So I'm gonna try to see if I am powerful enough. What is this? Oh shit. The armored bird is an Arcadian. I'm going to try and see if I can finish this, but nevertheless, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, guys. This is Jun Kake here. Look forward to your support. Bye bye.